So I've had the MS Pro for about a week now, and I'm really getting used to this machine. In this video, I will share with you some of my riding impressions and the overall performance of this new and improved beast. Let's get into it. Tire feel. The tire is wide enough to manage most potholes, bumps, rough terrains, and also, because of this, the 18-inch by 3-inch tire makes riding on smooth tarmac surfaces beautifully smooth. In my experience, it gives me a high sense of confidence to ride how I ride. Acceleration. This goes without saying, but the MS Pro's 2500 watt motor is exceptional, with more power and torque, which results in much faster acceleration. No one would argue in the past that the MSX or Msupers in general was lacking in torque due to the size of the tire. However, I think it's fair to assume Gotway won't be known for any lacking torque with its 18-inch plus wheels moving forward if this is to be an example of what's to come. Torque. 5 out of 5, which means if you weigh somewhere in the range of 200 pounds or less, this might feel like a pocket rocket with minimal forward lean. Compared to the 84 volt, I felt it had at least 2 to 3 times more torque. Speed. What is torque? Torque is defined as pulling force. In other words, how fast it takes a force to pull a certain weight a certain distance. Well, both the 84 volt and the 100 volt Msuper can reach a top speed of 40 miles an hour, but the 100 volt 2500 watt motor of the Msuper Pro will get you there much faster and with very little effort. Maneuverability. I'm not sure how to gauge maneuverability since it will be completely biased, but I can say that this machine will definitely grow with whatever riding style you decide from beginner to very advanced. It has every performance feature one will need to grow and won't inhibit your abilities in any way, only complement them. Agility. Throw this thing left and right, accelerate hard, turn hard, brake hard, it doesn't matter. It's a highly capable machine, which has the ability to outgrow your own abilities. Braking. EUCs brake via motor, and this 2500 watt motor has plenty of stopping power compared to an 84 volt, for example. Still, don't depend only on this. You must also learn different methods such as squatting while pressing into the pedals hard when braking at high rate of speed. However, at low speeds, you will have no issues braking. Turning. Like any wheel, your riding style determines how you turn and at what speed. However, hard turning with the MS Pro might feel a bit more stressful initially due to the added bulk and weight if you're coming from any lesser wheel in weight and performance. If you're coming from a light wheel, it might feel impossible at high speeds. If you're coming from something similar like an 84 volt, you might be able to tame it much quicker. Coming from a 100 volt MSX, which I've never ridden, then this should be much easier to manage. The pedals. The pedals are more angled than the 84 volt. Initially, during a few rides, I had to constantly readjust my right strong foot back to a comfortable position due to the angle, which caused my foot position to adjust on bumps. But I eventually got used to the angle, and now I feel no major discomfort. The lights. The dual T6 headlights are extremely bright and usable. The beam is pointed directly in your field of view towards the ground with a wide enough angle plus brightness that no other Msuper or current wheel on the market has. The brake lights. Not sure if most people notice, but the brake light illuminates brighter on hard braking. It's extremely practical, similar to the 84 volt. In conclusion, the Msuper Pro feels way more refined in every way. Minus the quirky lift switch, I love everything about this machine. Unlike most though, I actually like the placement of the speakers, but they could have made them less susceptible to punctures or damage with better external housing. In the performance department, even 16X owners would agree that this is a major step up for an 18-inch wheel. The torque is immediately noticeable, which makes acceleration, speed, and stability on par with much smaller wheels such as the MCM5, Tesla, 16X, and others. The dual T6 headlights is one of the many strong points of this wheel, and is probably the brightest and most practical headlights on any EUC. This wheel sets the benchmark for Gotway performance and features moving forward. With the MSuper Pro, Gotway has stepped it up a notch, and they did it by introducing everyday practical features in a community where for the most aggressive riders, more speed is a must. Although speed is a staple in Gotway machines, they've always lagged behind competitors with other practicalities, and with this machine, Gotway has made a statement. We hear you. Thanks for watching, guys.